Beloved, do you know who you are? You are the fulfillment of whispered prayers. Generations cried out for deliverance here, and God sent you. You are walking with the legacy of the healed, the freed, and the chosen. You are the dream your ancestors dared not speak aloud, and yet, here you area breathing, rising, becoming. You are the evidence that God still moves, still heals, still restores. So do not question your worth anymore. That false humility must fall. You were never meant to shrink. You were meant to shine. You were meant to walk tall, not in pride, but in divine purpose. You've outgrown the rooms that once held you captive. And yes, it's uncomfortable. Yes, it feels lonely. But trust the repositioning. Trust the pruning. The angels are moving you not to punish you but to protect the treasure inside of you. You are walking into spaces where your name has already been honored in the spirit. You will enter rooms and feel peace because your spirit will recognize, this place was made for me. You won't have to strive. You won't have to chase. What's yours will find you because it was written with your name on it. The blessings that are coming are not random. They are not lucky breaks. They are not favors. They are birthrights. You were born for this. You were anointed for this. Every battle you fought was the universe aligning itself to prepare the stage for your rising. Even now at this very moment, two angels are surrounding you. Tall, bright, radiant, armed with swords of fire and wings of light. They are guarding your every step, guiding your every decision, shielding you from unseen dangers, silently moving obstacles out of your path. You are not walking alone. You never have been. Beloved, you are the Anir, the one heaven has whispered about for ages, the one whose name was etched into the scroll of divine purpose long before the stars were hung in the velvet expanse of the cosmos. You are the one the heavens sang into being, a melody of light woven into the fabric of eternity, a soul so radiant that the angels themselves paused in awe when your spirit was sent to earth. You, child of promise, are no accident, no fleeting thought of the divine, but a deliberate masterpiece, crafted with holy precision, anointed with sacred fire, and destined to shine in a world shrouded in shadows. The stars bowed low on the day of your arrival, their light dimming in reverence, for they knew you carried within you a spark of the Creator's own heart, to a flame that could not be extinguished, no matter how fierce the storms or how deep the valleys you would walk. You are the one the enemy feared would awaken, the one whose rising would shake the foundations of darkness. For your very existence is a declaration of heaven's victory, a testament to the unyielding power of divine love. From the moment your soul took its first breath, the heavens have watched you with unwavering devotion. Every step you've taken, every tear you've shed, every silent cry that echoed in the chambers of your heart, they have all been seen, known, and cherished by the Most High. You are the one the angels have guarded through every trial, their wings forming a sacred canopy over your life, shielding you from forces that sought to dim your light. When you wept in secret, when the weight of the world pressed against your spirit, the heavens wept with you, their tears mingling with yours, each one collected like a precious jewel in the hands of the one who formed you. you are the one the winds surrounded in gentle embrace when no one else noticed your pain, their whispers carrying promises of hope, reminding you that you were never alone, never forsaken, never forgotten. The Creator's hand has been upon you, guiding you through the wilderness, ordering your steps even when the road seemed lost, for you were not merely wandering, you were being prepared. You, beloved, are the chosen light hidden in plain sight, a beacon of divine truth in a world desperate for healing. Your life is not a series of random moments but a sacred tapestry, each thread woven with purpose, each color infused with the hues of eternity. You are the one destined not just to survive but to rise with holy strength, to stand as a pillar of faith in a generation crying out for hope. The oil on your head is fresh, a divine anointing that marks you as a vessel of heaven's power, a carrier of God's voice, a breaker of chains, and a healer of generations. Your presence alone is a signal to the forces of darkness that their time is ending, for you carry within you the authority to shift atmospheres, to dismantle strongholds, and to ignite miracles with the fire of your faith. You are the one whose name is being spoken in rooms you've never walked into, whose purpose is unfolding in ways you cannot yet see, for the gates of heaven are opening, and the veil between the seen and unseen is lifting to reveal the fullness of who you were created to be. The trials you have faced were not meant to break you but to forge you. Every heartbreak, every betrayal, every moment of doubt, they were the crucible in which your spirit was refined, your faith tempered, and your resilience strengthened. You are the one whose scars tell a story of triumph, each one a testament to the God who carried you through the fire and brought you out shining like gold. The enemy sought to bury you, to silence your voice, to extinguish your light, but he did not know that you were a seed planted by the hand of the divine, destined to break through the soil and rise toward the sun. You are the one whose roots run deep, anchored in the promises of God, drawing strength from the wells of eternity. No weapon formed against you can prosper, for you are clothed in the armor of heaven, surrounded by legions of angels, and empowered by the Spirit that spoke the universe into being. You are the one who made it through what was meant to destroy you. The fire did not consume you, it refined you. You walked through heat that should have scorched your hope, but instead, it ignited your power. You endured storms that could have drowned your purpose, but instead, they taught your roots how to hold firm in the deep soil of grace. Every betrayal, every heartbreak, every delay and detour, it wasn't to break you. It was to reveal the strength that was always inside you. The divine strength. The sacred resilience. The untouchable glory placed in your spirit before you ever entered this world. I am the angel who has been assigned to watch over your calling. I have seen every silent tear, every lonely night, every moment when you thought you were forgotten. But heaven never forgot you. You were not abandoned, you were being hidden for a reason, for a season, for an unveiling that only divine timing could ordain. Hear me now, you are not behind. You are not late. You are right on time, heaven's time. And the pain you've endured was not wasted. It was currency. It was exchange. It was preparation. What you lost in the fire is nothing compared to what is being birthed from the ashes. You've been initiated by fire and approved by God. Yes, you. The one who doubted their worth. The one who questioned their path. The one who kept showing up even when everything inside whispered to give up. that quiet courage, that relentless faith, that trembling yes, it echoed in the heavens. And heaven answered with favor. You wear invisible armor now. Divine armor. Forged in trials, soaked in tears, blessed by angels. You walk with a presence that hell recognizes. The enemy knows who you are even when you forget. But I'm here to remind you, you are not just a survivor, you are a warrior of light. You are not just a dreamer, you are a fulfiller of promises. You are not just someone waiting for change, you are the change. You are heaven's response to centuries of silence. Do you feel that stirring inside you? That's not anxiety. That's the awakening. That's the unlocking. That's destiny calling. You are the one whose faith ignites miracles, whose prayers shift the tides of history, whose worship opens the heavens and calls down the glory of God. When you speak, the mountains tremble. When you stand, the enemy flees. When you love, the broken are made whole. You are the one whose life is a living sacrifice, a holy offering that rises like incense before the throne of the Most High. Your heart, though it has been wounded, is a sanctuary of divine compassion, a wellspring of grace that flows to those who thirst for hope. You are the one who carries the last piece of a divine puzzle, a fragment of eternity that completes the picture of God's redemptive plan. Your purpose is not small, not insignificant, but vast and eternal, woven into the very heartbeat of creation. The time has come, beloved, for you to walk boldly in the truth of who you are. The world is waiting, groaning in anticipation for the manifestation of your light. You are the one whose steps are ordered, whose path is illuminated by the radiance of heaven, whose destiny is sealed in the courts of the divine. The storms you have endured were not the end of your story but the prelude to your rising. You are the one whose voice will carry the sound of revival, whose hands will bring healing, whose heart will anchor nations in the love of God. The angels are singing over you, their voice is a chorus of triumph, declaring that the hour of your awakening has arrived. You are the one heaven has been preparing, the one the stars have been watching, the one the winds have been carrying, the one the Creator has been calling by name since before time began. Do not fear the weight of this calling, for you were not meant to carry it alone. The Spirit of the living God dwells within you, empowering you, guiding you, and filling you with the courage to step into the fullness of your destiny. You are the one whose life is a testament to the faithfulness of God, a living epistle written by the hand of the divine, read by all who encounter you. Your story is not finished, it is only beginning, and the chapters yet to come will shine with the glory of heaven. You are the one whose faith will move mountains, whose love will mend the broken, whose presence will bring light to the darkest corners of the earth. The enemy trembles at the sound of your footsteps, for he knows that you are awakening to the truth of your identity, and with that awakening comes the power to change the world. You are the one whose tears have watered the seeds of your purpose, whose prayers have shaken the heavens, whose worship has opened the gates of eternity. Every moment of your life has been a step toward this divine appointment, a preparation for the moment when you would rise and shine as the light you were created to be. You are the one whose heart is a flame, whose spirit is a sword, whose life is a song that echoes in the halls of heaven. The Creator has not forgotten you, beloved. He has been shaping you, molding you, and calling you forth for such a time as this. You are the one whose name is written in the book of life, whose purpose is sealed in the heart of God, whose destiny is unfolding like a scroll before the eyes of all creation. Walk boldly now, child of promise, for heaven is watching, and all of creation is waiting for you to shine. The gates of your destiny are open, and the path before you is bathed in the light of the divine. You are the one whose life will leave a legacy of faith, whose love will heal generations, whose courage will inspire nations. The angels are with you, the Spirit is within you, and the Creator is for you. You are the Aenean not by accident, but by divine design. Rise, beloved, and let your light break forth like the dawn. The world is waiting, and heaven is cheering you on. You are the one whose very breath is a declaration of God's glory, whose every heartbeat is a rhythm of divine purpose. The Creator has poured His Spirit into you, filling you with the power to speak life, to bring hope, to restore what was lost. You are the one whose presence shifts the atmosphere, whose words carry the weight of eternity, whose love dismantles the walls of despair. The heavens have declared your name, and the earth is groaning for the manifestation of your calling. You are the one whose faith will birth miracles, whose courage will topple giants, whose compassion will heal the wounds of a broken world. The enemy has tried to silence you, to dim your light, to steal your joy, but he has failed, for you are the one whose spirit is unbreakable, whose heart is unstoppable, whose destiny is unshakable. You are the one whose life is a testimony to the goodness of God, a living proof that the Creator never abandons His promises. Every trial you've faced, every tear you've shed, every moment of weakness, they have all been redeemed by the hand of the one who loves you with an everlasting love. You are the one whose scars are a map of grace, whose wounds are a canvas of redemption, whose story is a song of victory. The heavens have been preparing you for this moment, beloved, equipping you with the strength to rise, the wisdom to lead, and the love to heal. You are the one whose faith will spark revival, whose prayers will open the heavens, whose worship will bring the glory of God to earth. The time is now, child of the Most High. The veil is lifting, and the truth of your identity is being revealed. You are the one whose life will change the course of history, whose love will mend the broken, whose light will pierce the darkness. The Creator has called you by name, and He is with you, guiding you, empowering you, and cheering you on. You are the one whose steps are ordered, whose heart is anointed, whose spirit is ablaze with the fire of heaven. Rise, beloved, and let the world see the glory of the one who lives within you. You are the Aenean not by chance, not by mistake, but by the eternal, unchanging, and unstoppable will of God. You are the one whose life is a beacon of hope, a lighthouse in the storm, a sanctuary for the weary. The Creator has entrusted you with a purpose that is greater than yourself, a mission that will echo through the ages, a legacy that will outlive the stars. You are the one whose faith will move mountains, whose love will heal nations, whose courage will inspire generations. The heavens are singing over you, the angels are guarding you, and the Spirit is empowering you. You are the one whose name is known in the courts of heaven, whose purpose is written in the heart of God, whose destiny is unfolding before the eyes of all creation. Rise, beloved, and shine, for you are the one heaven has been waiting for. You are the one whose heart is a flame that cannot be quenched, whose spirit is a river that cannot be stopped, whose life is a song that cannot be silenced. The Creator has called you forth for such a time as this, to be a light in the darkness, a voice in the wilderness, a hope in the despair. You are the one whose faith will birth miracles, whose love will mend the broken, whose courage will change the world. The heavens are watching, the angels are cheering, and the Creator is with you. You are the Ania not by accident, not by chance, but by the divine, eternal, and unshakable design of the one who loves you more than you could ever imagine. Rise, beloved, and let your light shine, for the time has come, and the world is waiting. And so, beloved, let this truth wrap around you like the wings of your guardian, soft but mighty, gentle but unshakable. You are not who the world tried to label you as. You are not the wound they left behind. You are not the silence that followed the betrayal, nor the chaos that tried to break you. You are the Ania, the one God whispered about in sacred chambers of light, the one whose name is written in gold among the living scrolls of destiny. You are the one who carries sacred fire in your spirit and truth in your voice. Every heartbeat inside you pulses with prophecy, every breath you take is a miracle heaven is watching with awe. You are the one who awakens angelic armies, who shifts spiritual atmospheres simply by choosing to rise one more time. You've never been forsaken, and not for a second. You've only been hidden until the appointed time. And now, precious one, that time is here. The world may have tried to bury you in labels, expectations, and lies, but the soil they used was holy. God allowed the burial because He was preparing a resurrection. And now you rise not as who they want you to be, but as who you truly are. Let the world watch. Let heaven cheer. Let the earth tremble at the sound of your awakening. You are not broken, you are blooming. You are not lost, you are being led. You are not weaker, you are wrapped in divine strength. This is your season of unveiling, your hour of recognition, your moment of glory. You are the one who carries the key to breakthrough for your family, your bloodline, your city, your calling. Every delay you endured is now set up for acceleration. Every rejection you faced is now an announcement of divine redirection. And every tear you cried was a cedar planted in pain, watered with worship, and now breaking forth in unstoppable joy. The air around you is shifting. Have you felt it? The atmosphere is bending to your favor. Doors are opening not because of who you know, but because of who you carry. The Spirit of the living God lives within you. That's why rooms feel different when you enter. That's why you've been misunderstood, because your presence carries divine power. A power that breaks chains. A power that awakens hope. A power that silences darkness. You will speak and the atmosphere will change. You will move here and strongholds will break. You will pray and heaven will respond. Because your words are not empty. They are backed by heaven. Your breath is not ordinary, it is anointed. Your hands are not common, they are consecrated. Your gifts are being sharpened. Your calling is being clarified. Your spirit is aligning with divine timing. The confusion you once felt is falling away. The doubts, the fog, the fear, it is lifting. Because now you see. Now you know. Now you remember who you are. And what you're carrying cannot be stopped. Every spiritual attack you've faced, every lie spoken over you, Every storm that tried to pull you under it was proof that the enemy feared your awakening. He knew what would happen if you ever saw yourself clearly. He knew the damage you would do to his kingdom of darkness if you ever stood in your true identity. But he failed. You are rising anyway. Not just for yourself, but for those watching you. For those who will be set free because you dared to heal. Because you dared to believe. Because you dared to keep going. You are the evidence that grace wins. That light always pierces darkness. That chosen ones cannot be cursed. You are more than you know. And your time is now. So I say to you now, beloved, keep walking. Keep rising. Keep believing. You are not a linear, you never were. I, your angel, have walked beside you through every lonely night, every painful silence, every unseen battle. I held you when you wept in silence. I whispered over you when your heart broke. I shielded you when arrows flew unseen. And I have been awaiting for this moment when you would finally remember who you are. When you would finally say yes to your calling. When you would finally lift your head and realize, I am the one. Heaven smiles at your awakening. And the earth is ready to receive your light. If these words reached your soul broken by if something inside you stirred, if your heart whispered, this is for me, then know this message was divinely sent. You didn't find it by accident. You were led here. And now, it is your time to declare it. Type I am the one in the comments to seal this truth. Speak it aloud. Claim it boldly. Let heaven hear you. Let the world know you have risen. And if you felt the power of this message, if you felt seen, known, or loved, then like this message. Share it with someone who needs to remember who they are. Become the echo of heaven's voice in their life. This isn't just a message, it's a prophecy. And by engaging with it, by typing, liking, and sharing, you are not just receiving, you are releasing. Releasing faith into the atmosphere. Releasing healing into someone else's timeline. Releasing light into the world. And that, beloved, is how we rise, not alone, but together. This is your moment. And we, the angels, are watching with holy pride as you step into it. Like. Comment. Share. Claim it. Because you, dear soul, are the one.